Hello and welcome to another walkthrough by Commander Rogden from Rogden Gaming. Continuing our series of Dragon Shouts, we are going to look at acquiring Storm Call and Fire Breath. As with the previous Dragon Shout walkthroughs, I will simply be charging through the dungeons. I will stop to note any non-obvious or extremely dangerous traps, as well as puzzles that need to be solved. The first word of power for Storm Call is located at the High Gate Ruins, which is due west of Dawnstar. The puzzle in the following room may or may not be bugged. Supposedly, you are supposed to pull these switches in the following order. However, it is only necessary to pull the two on the bottom floor. In order to open the gates behind this dragon priest, you must kill him. The next word of power is located at Forelhost, which can be reached from Riften. There are now two different ways to access the word of power. The first may be considered cheating and involves shimmying up this ledge. And then hopping through this wall. The second and legitimate way to resolve this is to go through the dungeon. First, you must accept the mission that this character provides, or you must take his key either by killing him or picking his pocket, so that you can unlock the door. If you do not wish to be hit by the spell trap that this crystal throws at you, knock it off its pedestal. As above, there are lamps that this enemy may hit down with his shouts. It is likely in your best interest to set off the flames before he can do so. Behind this pillar, there is a lightning trap that you can see activating by both light and sound. You may either attempt to remove it immediately after it fires, or attempt to avoid it between bolts. Solving the door puzzle involves looking at this claw and matching the symbols. In this case it is fox, owl, snake. And finally, you must defeat this dragon priest in order to obtain the key to the door behind it. The final word for Storm Call requires the Alduin's Eerie quest as part of the main story. The puzzle up ahead is solved by matching these icons with the pillars in front. And matching the middle pillar with the icon above the door. This puzzle also requires that you match the pillars with the icons above them. And the final pillar with the icon at the back of the room. Avoid or set off this trap before entering the room. Retrieve the claw from this draugr, and match the pictures as shown on the claw. That is fox, butterfly, and dragon. The first word of power for our next dragon word, Fire Breath, is located at Thunderstone Gorge, that you can reach from Falkreath. The second word of power for Fire Breath is located at the Dustman's Cairn and requires the Proving Honor quest from the companions. Passing through this next area is story related and requires that you activate this lever. The last word of power we will look at obtaining requires the Throat of the World quest, also a part of the main story. Once you have obtained the Clear Skies shout, you may begin your journey towards the top. After a short dialogue with Parthenax, he will place the word on the wall. He will also grant you free understanding of the word of power. Now that we have our dragon shouts, we need to see what they do. Fire Breath has a long cooldown at its highest form, and inflicts moderate damage to multiple targets. Storm Call only functions outdoors and has the longest cooldown of any shout. It is also indiscriminate between enemies and allies, and has a massive area of effect. The raw damage that it does, though, is the highest among any of the shouts. The duration is up to 3 minutes, though the effects are the strongest for the first 60 seconds at the highest form of the shout. I hope you found that helpful. This completes our walkthrough on the Dragon Shouts, Storm Call, and Fire Breath. This is Commander Ogden. Thanks for watching.